Taylor Rock, percent off collector, and we're here with another action figure unboxing review. And today we are looking at the 2000 ToyBiz. Actually, I was about to say Hasbro. ToyBiz Professor X from X-Men the movie, and this is one of those instances where, again, I did not have this figure on my radar. I did not really know about it or this line. And then next thing you know, I go to a garage sale and I see it and I'm like, okay, that's cool. Because, I mean, Patrick Stewart was basically perfect in this role, and I had to go get it. And as you can already see, I got it at a great price for only $5, and, you know, new in box. I mean, I can show you the box has, you know, some wear and tear and all that, but I don't care about that because I'm going to be opening this bad boy up anyway. But the fact that he comes with his chair and all that, and the Cerebro helmet is really cool. So I'll just show you quickly the box. And again, I really like the way this box is put together. I think it's really cool, including the X at the top. And on the back, you know, you get a little bit of information on it. Tells you about how you can connect Cerebro. You connect the professor with the chair and to Cerebro, and it shows you everything else that comes with it. It gives you a little bit of the bio, and then you can see more about it on other action figures that they have in the line. So that's pretty cool. And you can see down here 20th Century Fox, the year 2000. So this also counts as a retro review. So ToyBiz figures, a lot of people are familiar with that company if you've been doing any type of collecting. But without further ado, let's open this bad boy up, because that's what we do. This figure isn't actually that expensive. I've actually, once I got this, I was looking up other characters from this line, and I was able to find that you actually can get this figure new in the box. I think it was about $15, and then shipping, I think, was like $7 or $8 or something like that. It's kind of got dusty. Like, I don't know if you can see this, but like, look at that. When I open it up, it's like all this stuff came pouring out. Still gotta take Cerebro out because there was some tape around that. But I mean, that's pretty much it. By the way, just in case anyone was wondering, because I was wondering myself, there isn't anything behind that top X or anything. Like, I was looking to see if there was something in there. Actually, I was a little bit scared because, like, when everything was like falling out, I was like, please don't be like a spider in there or something. Like, it would be, you'd think it'd be dead, but knowing my luck, nah. I mean, nah. A spider would like freaking like pop out of that thing, and I'd scream like, you know, who knows on this video. And then I wouldn't take it out because I'd be like, well, maybe you'll get me more clicks, because that's what YouTube has done to us. So just overall, I'm really liking how this figure looks. Like, I really don't care what else happens with it. I mean, it does feel like really light with the leg here, and look at the wheels. But I don't know, just visually, like, a lot of these figures, if just the way it comes, if it visually looks good, I'm hype enough for that. And, you know, I also think that, you know, since he's supposed to be in a wheelchair, it doesn't really bother me about like what else you can do. So, you know, without even doing a switcheroo, I'll just put him on the chair so that, I mean, on the turntable, so that you can see. So you can see, like, basically how they have this design so that you can hook up the Cerebro helmet, which you can see here, just light plastic, you know, nothing crazy like that. But I think it's a cool little figure. I think originally when it came out, I think it was like 20 bucks or so. But as I said, I found it 15 bucks, probably 20 bucks with shipping on eBay and stuff like that. So you can see they do have a little tape on certain areas. I guess that's just to make sure that it doesn't fall apart. So they have that. And on the hand, it's like, I'm gonna have to get a scissors for that one. And you saw in the instructions that, you know, you can take them off and everything like that, but basically you have the areas back here so that you can hook up Cerebro. So I'll do that in a moment. But I just want to show you a little bit closer how the actual chair looks. Now, yeah, these wheels seem really loose, and I mean, I assume that's just got to be the way it is, because like I said, this is new. But you can see right there, it's like, it's really loose. But I mean, that doesn't bother me. And so is his leg here. But I forgot where I read that with some of the Professor X, the legs were loose on purpose, you know, because, you know, he's in a wheelchair. So if that's true, that and that's done on purpose, that's actually kind of ingenious and pretty cool. So you can see down here, got Marvel and all that, got the screws. So you do have all the extra wheels down here, so you can get a pretty good roll going. And overall, so let's try that out, see how it rolls. That's not bad. It's really weird because, like, when you pull back, there's a resistance, as if it's supposed to be like one of those pullback type of things, but that would be kind of silly to make a pullback chair for him. But I don't know. I mean, I guess I wouldn't put it past a toy company. I do like how he has a little controller here in his hand over that. But you can see basically the articulation that you can get. And, you know, you get, I think you can move the feet, not really. So it's really just bending at the knees. Looks like you do have the waist turn. I'll take him out and do an extra check to make sure. But you can rotate the hand. Of course, you can bend the elbow, and you can also move the shoulders. And the head is, wow, the head is really stiff to get that movement. So there's no up and down, but you do get the left and right, and I think you can turn it around. And I believe, because I'm actually looking through my camera, but I looked up and over, and it looks like they were able, because sometimes you get like different colors on the suit, but the suit actually looks pretty nice. I like even how you can see like the shirt that he's wearing underneath kind of stick out here on the end. I think that those are cool little touches. And the tie, the little button there, you can see here how it's sculpted. Nothing crazy. So I'm going to put him on put on the Cerebro helmet, and then put him back on the turntable so we can take a closer look. All right, so here he is with the Cerebro on, and it's kind of weird because when you turn his, if you notice when we first opened this, his head was kind of turned to the side like it is now. So I was trying to do it straight on, and I noticed that when I try to put the helmet on straight on with the head facing straight, that it just doesn't fit right. Like, I guess it could just be the way the plastic is, and if I, you know, play around with the plastic more, I can get it to fit well. But it really is kind of weird. Like, I can show you where it's like, when you try to adjust it, and you can see it's like all bent up here, but that's a little bit better. But you kind of have to play around with it to get it to look correctly. It doesn't quite look the exact way that it does in the pamphlet there, but it could also be me, and it could also be just age. You know, with plastic it can get a little weird after a while. But you can also see the plugs back here are really small, and so are this. So it's like, if you keep it set, you know, it's not going to come loose, but a little bit of movement and all of a sudden it can pop out, especially if you move him around. Now, remember I said that it felt like it was a pullback thing? Well, it is, because you know me, I when I open these up, that's the first time. I want to give my impressions as I'm opening it. So I did not realize that this actually does have a rolling gimmick to it. So let me scroll down here so you can see. So basically, it is supposed to be motorized, which not really, because it basically says that when he's plugged in, that's kind of like why you see like this magnet back here, because his back, and I'll take him out so you can see, plugs into here. And what's it supposed to be is that when you roll him, his arms are supposed to like raise up to like tell his X-Men what to do. But I tried different positions, and it's like, that's not happening for me. Maybe I'm not seeing it right, but it's like, I mean, he rolls, but there's no arm raising that's supposed to happen. and it's not really mechanized because it does specifically say that like you push, like you pull back, dragging the wheels, and then you push them forward. So like maybe it's getting a drop more momentum, but I mean, come on. But it's just, I don't know. To me, it just seems weird to have that as a gimmick for a guy in a wheelchair. I don't know. But so let me just show you that though. So basically, here's the chair itself. So you can see it has the action here. So did you see that with how that sits out like that? So you see how that moves? Oh, there you go. Oh, wow. Okay, so it maybe he wasn't plugged in correctly, because now it's like this thing. Okay, let me zoom all the way out so you can see. That's crazy. I mean, look how fast. I mean, holy cow. The speed on that is insane. So, just so you can see, so basically that's what's supposed to happen. This is supposed to control the plug in the back. So, you see, like, it's supposed to be like, where still it's a little bit of motion. So it's one of those weird like late 90s, early 2000 gimmicks that's kind of weird. That's just like, okay, I guess so. He's raising his hand from his chair barely. But yeah, I think this is definitely done on purpose, the legs. I mean, look at that. Anyone who has this line, because this is the first Professor X that I have, so let me know. But I believe that I believe I saw a video that the legs are like on purpose. Like it's like, because he's not supposed to be able to stand. So it's like he can't. You know, so that's the thing. I believe that is exactly how it's supposed to be, that he can't do that. So so basically, like, yeah, the gimmick here is that you're supposed to line them up with the pegs, and then that way, and then you put his hands at his, well, down, I guess, and then let's try now. Oh, yeah, there you go. See, so I mean, it's fast. I mean, you actually need runway with this, because I mean, holy cow. But you can see, like, when it goes fast, but I mean, what's so weird about this gimmick is he goes so fast to make it work, because if you do it kind of slow, it doesn't work. So it's like you have to pull it and have him like Speed Racer. And it's like, when have you ever seen Professor X in any, context go racing in his chair? Especially not in the movie. So I don't get it. I think it's funny, but to me, it just screams like gimmick for gimmick's sake. Like executives said, we have to have a gimmick, and then they gave it a gimmick. But hey, look, let me just say, just parting words, because this is longer than a video for this kind of thing should be, but this was just funny. I just have to say that I like this figure. Everything about it is cool. And again, for me, price is a big thing. This wasn't something that I was looking for, but I'm happy that I was able to get it. And I just think, especially getting a Patrick Stewart, like I already have some Star Trek stuff, but now to have Patrick Stewart figure from X-Men is just sweet. And having the chair is cool. I mean, anyone who collects long enough starts to realize they like to have accessories to play around with. So being able to use that, and also the Cerebro, there's things that you can do with that, with other X-Men and stuff like that. The fact, just the gimmick is just hilarious. Having the legs like that is just an interesting, part of the design. And overall, it's really nice. And as I said, it's not that expensive, new in the box. So I would recommend pay it. $20 is not bad. I got it for $5, which is awesome. But hey, I'm the % collector. It's what I do. But overall, I'm just happy to have this awesome figure as part of my collection. Hey, thanks for checking out the channel. And if you like what you've seen, please consider giving us a like, comment, a sub, all that stuff. It really helps the algorithm as we try to make a push to reach out to more collectors that, like me, like to get that discount. Because you know how I say, no discount, no deal. All right, catch you later.